Well, just in time for football season, we've got a fun new play on words when it comes to the latest promo over here at Little Caesars. That's right, guys, you already know what it is. For today's review, I'm checking out the 4-quarter calzone, and it's more than just a play on words, a lot more. Stay tuned because it's up next for you. I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Pizza, pizza.
Yes, sir, you can't keep a fun promo down. The Little Caesars calzone is back on the menu, guys, but I have to say, again, it's not just a play on words. There's a lot more going on with this one this time out. Take a look at this action. A beautiful situation of meaty goodness. Let me break it on down for you fully before we get right into it. Alright, so what you're looking at here is a pretty unique shape for a large pizza here at Little Caesars, featuring 4 particular meats right there in the middle, guys. Pepperoni, bacon, Italian sausage, and ham, with a buttery calzone-like crust that's filled with mozzarella cheese, and one of 4 of those particular meats as well. So again, you're going to find pepperoni, bacon, Italian sausage, and ham on the inside of each of those points, guys. So basically 2 pieces for each, and I gotta say, it's looking pretty cool, guys. Pretty appetizing on top of the unique shape. And of course, since this is Little Caesars after all, we've got a side of crazy sauce for dipping. So guys, a nice combination of goodness with this one, all for $8.99, not too bad. So there you go, just in time for the start of football season, we've got the 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, I see you, Little Caesars, the official sponsor of the NFL, a very lovely situation, and also the official sponsor of the Los Angeles Rams here in Southern Cali right now. So that actually is very cool. So of course, they're gonna run with this one, the 4-quarter calzone. 4 quarters of football. I see you, Little Caesars. I see you. So, all right, so let's get this party started by picking up one of these slices. And I think I'll start off with the ham variant here. And as you can see, a very lovely combination of the calzone-like fold in the very back of this particular one. And of course, you're going to see more of that ham action, but naturally some of that meaty action right there in the middle. Let me start off with one bite of that, and then we'll get into it. Hang on. Well, of course, it's pretty amazing with that first bite right there in the middle, guys. Lots of cheese, pepperoni, bacon, ham, and the Italian sausage. A lovely situation with this one right there. But of course, the action is all in the very back, so let's get that going real fast. Toasted bready goodness with some cheese and some ham. Let's peep this one out. Tasty. Saltiness, on point, but tasty. Well, if this was a real calzone, I think we'd probably have some ricotta cheese on the inside of this along with the mozzarella, but naturally it is missing that. But guys, very tasty for what it is. Of course, the tasty bready action. The Parmesan goodness is pretty tasty on this, more of a folded over type of pizza situation. But it is missing that garlic sauce from the first time out, which I really think it needed to kind of elevate this further. But hey, this is still pretty good. You know, I guess you can kind of consider this a sampler pizza because that's essentially what it feels like with some of the meats in the corners naturally and of course all in the middle. So still pretty tasty, guys. Very tasty indeed. Let me grab another one of these here. I'm going to go down the line and let's do some pepperoni action. As you can see, a lovely situation there in the middle, of course. And of course in the very back as well too there. Very nice with the pepperoni sticking out and the cheesy action. Alright, so since I already took a bite from the middle on the very first bite, I know exactly what to expect going forward naturally. So the rest of the review is going to focus on the end pieces, and that's really what I think you're more interested in, at least I am as well too. And of course we'll save some sausage at the very end for some dipping action with that crazy sauce. But let's give the pepperoni version a shot first. That was a pretty buttery bite, guys. A very nice combination of cheese, saltiness, and of course with the pepperoni. Very nice with the toasted bread action, guys. So of course, if you love pepperoni, you have a lot of fun stuff to look forward to with this one after you go in on all the meats right there in the middle. This is a pretty fun play on what they do over here, and it really is very, very tasty for what it is. And even though I'm not really too into pepperoni, this is still pretty good, guys. I mean, I'm definitely going to finish that piece. It is very tasty. So let's move on to the next one here, and it looks like this one is going to be some bacon action. So take a look there. It looks like a little light though as far as I'm concerned. But of course, you've got more of that action right there in the middle. But very nice in the presentation. Again, it's all that folded goodness. And I have to say the dusting is looking pretty nice on this. So let's try the bacon because I don't usually get bacon too often over here outside of the promo items for Little Caesars. Let's peep this one out. It's okay. All right. Well, it looks like I took out most of the bacon in the back of this one, guys, but it was still pretty tasty for what it was. Naturally, the cheese that went with it was pretty nice as well. And of course, the saltiness that I'm getting, that buttery action as well of the crust here is very tasty. But again, I'm really missing that garlic cream sauce. It really needs that, but still very tasty for what this one is. All right, so the bacon variant is a little weak as far as I'm concerned. It's all right. So let me pick up the big gun that I'm really looking forward to giving a shot at. And guys, of course, we've got their Italian sausage action with this one as well. And of course, plenty in the middle. This one is feeling pretty hefty, and I'm definitely digging the way that folded action is looking there as well. Let's get into this one. I mean, I prefer Italian sausage as my topping of choice when it comes to pizzas. On top of fresh mushroom, that would have been nice to have something on this as well. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go for that bite. Hang up. Lots of cheese, decent amount of sausage, toasted bread action, buttery. That's good. There you go. I never get tired of looking at cheesy goodness here at Little Caesars. A very lovely situation. It's pretty much baked perfectly, guys. And aside from all the fun toppings that you have right there in the middle, the main four meats, it's nice to know you have a nice variation, even though I took out a nice chunk of them right here with the Italian sausage in the back. Pretty tasty, though. All right, so let's go for some crazy sauce here. And I kind of stuck a piece of sausage right on the inside. So let's go for a little dip. Like Freak Nasty says, when I dip, you dip, we dip. Let's get into this, guys. Very, very nice indeed. I mean, it's Little Caesars crazy sauce after all, right? Let's peep this one out. Pizza sauce goodness. Yep. So yeah, guys, not too much else to say about this one. I mean, it's a fairly simple type of setup with this one here, with actually all the meats in the middle, and of course the very end you're going to get one of each still, so not bad. Let's go for one more quickie bite of this one here. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next, but I'm glad to be giving this one a shot. I love pizza, and Little Caesars definitely has a fun promo with this one. Let's go for one more bite, and we'll finish this one out. Hang on. Well, you can definitely tell that Little Caesars is absolutely loving their collaboration with the NFL, guys. I mean, this play on words for the 4-quarter calzone is a pretty awesome little promo item. Naturally, with one of the 4 toppings on the inside of the corners for each of these guys, you're getting basically 2 pieces per topping, and that really is a pretty nice little spread there. So 4-quarter calzone indeed, but I'm telling you guys, it's missing something, and you already know what it is. But regardless, the appearance of this one is very cool looking, guys, and of course, unique to Little Caesars. Definitely worth checking out, and especially for $8.99 with crazy sauce, not too bad.
Pizza, pizza.
But again, because it's missing that garlic cream sauce, the major component I think this particular one needs, because it's unique to this particular product, what you're getting here is essentially a 4-meat pizza that's basically folded over, and they kind of do little fun things at the end, which is cool for what it is. And it's because of all that, the rating that you're going to see here on screen is going to be based on that. Again, it really needs a little bit more of a kick in the sauce department to differentiate on top of the meats, which is fine. But again, what you're getting is a 4-meat pizza with some fun shapes. That's pretty much it. And again, a very fun play on words. You got to love the NFL, of course, naturally with Little Caesars with this one. Very, very fun in terms of the promo aspect of it. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this variation of the calzone over here at Little Caesars. Is it truly something unique, something different in your eyes? And what did you think of the overall presentation? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.